time. It is September 3rd, I believe, Saturday, September 3rd. Don't quote me on that. It might be the 4th. I actually have no idea as I sit here, embarrassed that I don't know the date. Anyways, I wanted to do this video first before the daily financial news, before our hour of Q&A, and before I talk with my students, because I have done a poor job of talking to first-time homebuyers. So in this video, I want to talk to first-time homebuyers. I believe there is a growing trend to quote unquote marry the price and date the rate. The idea with this thinking is, hey, Michael, I am going to wait for a pricing crash. I am going to wait for something that I thought would come in 2020, 2021, 2022. But Michael, I know for certain it's coming in 2023, maybe 2024. Maybe you're right. I have no idea. But let's talk about this idea of marry the price, date the rate. I believe that is a cute and very catchy meme. It makes logical sense. It is very simple to understand. But here is the flaw, at least in my opinion. When you adopt or believe in marry the price, date the rate, wait to 2024, it gives you permission to do nothing. If you have followed my channel, you understand my story in one rental at a time. Doing nothing is not doing the work. I have no idea what happens in 2023 or 2024, but I know for certain not doing the work is not an option. Actually, it is an option. It's a bad option. So what I wanted to do is take step 1 and step 2 of my 7 ORAT rules, right? You actually see it on my daily financial news up in this corner. I want to take focus and I want to take daily discipline and twist them for owner occupants and first-time homebuyers. Again, as I sit here, I am not telling anyone to buy. I have no idea about your situation. I have no idea if you need to buy. I have no idea what market you're in, no idea what state, no idea. But I do know this. If you have interest in becoming a first-time homebuyer, you should be doing the following. If you watch my stuff, me talking to investors, I call it a buy box, right? You need to have a set of criteria, whether you are an investor or a homeowner. These could be things like, I don't know, number of bedrooms, baths, garage, yes or no, school district, price point, whatever it is. If you are a first-time homebuyer, please do yourself a favor. Get your must-have. I want you to create a must-have buy box. And it could be as detailed as you want. Go nuts. Work with your significant other. Work with your family. How close do you want to be to schools, to church, to employment? How old? Do you want an old home you can fix up? Do you want a new home you could do nothing? Do whatever you want to do. Get your buy box. Call it your must-haves. Why is this important? Well, first off, it is my belief that too many people the last 2 years didn't have must-have. The environment, the feeding frenzy, the overpaying caused a lot of people to go, you know what? I don't need another bathroom. I grew up with one bath. My kids will figure it out. Well, that's going to suck, right? Oh, we don't need an extra bedroom. The boys, they'll just have bunk beds. Too many people the last 2 years did not execute their must-haves. They blew it. They rushed. They got caught up in the inertia of the market. Do not do that. Get your must-haves. This is must-haves. You are not to sacrifice any of them. If it's on this list, it is a must-have. Not a want, not a could, not a should, must. I want you to create that. 2, I want you to share this with every agent you know. Now, Michael, I can't do that. I have an agent I've been working with for several years. I have this, I have that. Well, okay. You're going to be relying on one agent for your family's future? You can have a prime agent. You can have an agent where if you find a deal, they write it up. But remember, you just told me 5 minutes ago that you're going to wait to 2024. I don't understand, right? Do you have an agent? If you do have an agent, do you think they want to work with you until 2024? Probably not. So again, tell everybody, we call this sharing your buy box. And again, this is a must-have. Second, what I want you to do is I want you to look at this every day. This is step 2. And you are to build a spreadsheet. I want you to list out every single time you find a property that matches all of your must-haves. 123 Main Street, 456 L Street, whatever, right? Every time you find a listing that matches your must-have box, I want you to write it down. The price, the date, what else it has. Just write it, the listing agent, write down the variables. Again, I am not telling you to buy. I'm not even telling you to write an offer. I'm telling you to track how many homes list, sale, come off, come back that match your buy box or your must-haves. Again, the beauty of a buy box is twofold, and most of you get it wrong. This was an aha or an epiphany yesterday when I spoke with Dion from Dion Talk. I don't know if you saw the video, but it goes like this. A buy box is powerful for 2 reasons. 1, it tells you what to look at. That is kind of obvious. Everyone understands that. What people get wrong. And I would propose that 90% of you and probably 80% of my students get this wrong. The second powerful step of a buy box or a must-have, it is permission to look at nothing else. I don't care if there's a property that comes up on your favorite street. If it doesn't have all of your must-haves, you don't look at it. I don't care if this or that or this or that or blah. If it's not in your must-haves and it has 100%, don't look. Too many of you are filling your head with data that is useless. If it's not your buy box or your must-have list, stop spending a second on it. It's not, if it doesn't have the number of bedrooms or a garage or a school district that you want, don't let it in your head. You have to use the power of focus to your benefit. Now, I am lucky in that my superpower of just naturally allows me to focus. I didn't know I had it, but I do. I only focus on what's on my list and everything else is ignored. You need to adopt that kind of power. So again, get your must-have, get a list, get a search criteria, share it with everybody. Start tracking performance. Even if you want to wait till 2024, do this. Here is the magic. After you do this for about 90 days, there will be a moment in time where you have a choice. hey, it's number 87 on the list. Michael, it's got everything I want. It is $50,000 less than anything else I've seen. What should I do? Well, I don't know. It's your buy box. What should you do? You tell me. Lastly, let's not forget that buyers have the power today. There are 3 things that I suggest. Again, remember, we are talking to people that want to wait. If you stumble across an amazing deal, let's make sure it has these 3 things at least in the first offer. 1, no list price. Remember, folks, we're going to wait, right? We're going to marry the price, date the rate. So why the heck would you offer list price? We are fishing for motivated sellers. We are not doing first day listings. We are being smart. Number 2, seller pays closing cost. Ask for it. If you get 100%, great. If you get 50%, great. Every dollar you save at closing helps the yield or helps the deal get better. And then finally, rate buy down. If you're going to even date the rate, why not make it lower for a couple of years? Who cares? Again, these are the opportunities you have. So again, folks, first-time home buyers, get a must-have box. Tell everybody that's in the box. If you want to wait to 2024, great. I don't care. But that does not give you permission to not do the work. You have to look. You have to look. And again, remember, when you have a must-have list, if it's not everything you want, don't spend another second on it. All right, folks, if you're a first-time home buyer, I wish you luck. Don't pay list price. Get closing costs. Get rate buy down. You have the power. Do the work. Take care. We will do the daily financial news in a couple of minutes. Bye.